We will begin in a few minutes. We'll wait for everyone to join. Hi, Swapnali Dev.
Thank you. Still 5 minutes.
Yeah, we'll wait for some time. So, welcome everyone. I am currently in Himachal. Um, Nitesh and I, we had this um, ongoing conversation and ongoing practice that we always share. Uh, and I mean, Nitesh has also been a very important part in my spiritual journey. And we are sharing this as an offering. Um, because mind, body, and breath are interrelated, they are interconnected. um, the weather here is beautiful, uh, and I welcome you all to come and practice with us whenever that is possible. So, we are finding a long term place here, and if possible in the future, we can actually physically be present and practice together. And before we begin, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask any questions. If you have any concerns that you want to share health wise, or something is going on, and maybe we can address that also during the session. If Yeah, so the forum is open, you guys can share if you feel like sharing.
All good, thank you.
All good? Okay. Swapnali, how are you?
Good.
Anything,
All good.
anything specifically that we want to address?
No, nothing.
Cool. Can
Um, it's good. Nothing specific.
Okay. And Nikita, Arjun,
Hi Ritika, good morning.
good morning.
I've started medicines for ADHD bipolar like 2-3 days back. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's good to know. Yeah, and anyone, if they've had any surgery or if they're on any particular medicine, about BP, about mental health, anything, it's good to share.
I take medications for anxiety, so
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Good to know.
Yeah, same here.
All right. So we'll address all of that actually. Anxiety, or any physical ailment, or anything that you've noticed about your breath being shallow, we'll be able to address all of it together holistically because it is all interrelated, right? So let's begin by just sitting comfortably, sitting cross-legged or on a chair or on your bed or on your sofa. Anything is okay in the beginning. And later in the asana or like the body part where Nitesh will be sharing body awareness, you may want to be on a mat. So right now it's okay to sit wherever you're comfortable, the most comfortable, right? Relax your shoulders. You can roll your shoulders. You can close your eyes. You can unclench your jaw. Come to this moment, be present here. Whatever this means for you, presence, this word, presence, being present. Maybe you can come to this present moment through deep breath, taking deep breaths. And how do we notice this breath? We notice this breath in our bodies. The breath first touches the nostrils, it goes inside lungs and then pushing the diaphragm down. You can place your hand on the chest or in the abdominal area and feel this breath coming in the body And when it's going out, the collapse. A simple practice of conscious breathing, bringing you to this present moment. Have the intention or this state of feeling that I'm here for a reason. I am seeking something, and you're in constant conversation with the universe, your God, the divine, whatever you are in constant faith with, connection with. Maybe that's nature, maybe that is the universe, maybe that is something, some particular God that you believe in. In setting that intention that I am here and may I receive this session completely. And may I come back to my body and my breath if my mind goes otherwise in other thoughts. Express your gratitude for being here. Thank you for being here. Take your name and say thank you. How often do we say thank you to ourselves? Thank you to this mind, body, breath. Thank you to this life to experience everything that life has to offer. Now you can relax your hands, you can relax your face and keep your eyes closed. We begin with chanting Om. Chanting Om is also a meditation practice. It's also a pranayama practice, connecting the mind and the body and the breath with the sound of the cosmos, Om. So you inhale, we all inhale together, exhale. And with the next inhale, we start chanting together at your own pace. We don't have to synchronize our breaths. We don't have to synchronize our sounds. So exhale together and inhale.
Come to silence. In this silence, notice your breath, your body. Allow your mind to concentrate on what's happening in the mind, in the breath, in the body. Allowing the thoughts to disappear and focusing more on the body sensation. Gently, we will move the attention to scan the entire body. I can guide you a few pointers to notice that you're feeling stiff or you're feeling warm, cold, if you're feeling at ease at some areas in the body, and so on. Maybe you can also sense some blood circulation, even your heartbeat. So, starting from your legs all the way to the head, we are going to scan part by part. The right toe, the right foot completely, ankle, the right calf, knee, the right thigh and hip, moving to the left leg, the left toes, foot, ankle, the left calf, left knee, left thigh and left hip.
Being present with the right and the left leg completely, taking a deep breath as if you're sending all of the energy, the prana shakti, through your breath towards the legs. Now moving up towards the lower spine, the lower back, lower abdominal area, the muscles, the organs inside, moving up towards the chest area, the middle back and the upper back area, the shoulders, noticing the sensations in this middle part of the body. All of your vital organs are in this area. All of our major chakras are in this area. Drawing the attention to the breath in this area. Noticing the right shoulder, right arm, right elbow, forearm, palm, and fingertips of the right hand. Being completely present with the right hand. Moving to the left shoulder, left arm, elbow, left forearm, palm, and the fingertips of the left hand. Breathing in and giving energy or becoming more present to the right and the left arms. Completely present with the right and the left. With every breath, energizing the body. And with every exhale, relaxing. Relax your body. Moving further up the spine, the neck area, the throat. The back of the head, the scalp, and the face. Your eyebrows, forehead, cheeks, jaw, ear. With every breath, relax. Taking the next 3 breaths to become completely present with the entire body. Fully breathing in And fully breathing out. You can exhale using your mouth or your nostril. Anything is okay. When you exhale from the mouth, you experience more relaxation. You can sigh. You can start making some movements of the fingertips, some movement of the neck side to side, movement of the shoulder, maybe of the spine. Start moving slowly. You can bring your hands together, rub the hands together, feeling the warmth between the palms and placing the warmth on your forehead, on your eyes, feeling this warmth on your face, on your eyes, on your neck, on your cheeks, on your jaw. You can take this warmth of this uh, on the palms to the entire body. It's a very healing feeling. We generally give hugs to others, but how often do we give this warm hug to ourselves? Give this warm hug to yourself. Feel this warmth on your chest. Take this warmth everywhere in the body. Back, thighs, knees, touching the entire body. And if you haven't opened your eyes yet, you can look into the palm and gently open your eyes. Bat your eyes open. May this serve as a reminder that these hands, whatever actions that you're doing, this heart, whatever emotion that you have inside your heart, and whatever your intellect is saying, may that always be in sync. That is also a meditative state. When your mind, heart, and actions are in sync. If anything is out of sync, there will be some conflict, and then you may experience anxiety, or you may feel some fear and some resistance towards doing that action or feeling a certain thing. So, thank you again for being here, all of you. Wonderful start of the day. Beautiful
Thank you.
sounds of nature. You can take a few moments to maybe take a break to drink water. And I want to share something theoretical, and then we'll move on to Nitesh's session. All right. So if you feel like drinking water, if you feel like moving, feel free to move. Hi, Urvi.
I'll have some water.
Okay. So what I wanted to share, maybe when everyone's back, I'll share more. But both of you are here, so might as well start discussion. How do you think the mind, body, and breath are related, and how are they interconnected? The rest of you are also back. Yeah. So when you experience a certain emotion, how do you feel it? You feel it more mentally, or you feel it more emotionally, or you can also experience it in the body. So it's everyone's different experience, but I wanted to have a little sharing before we move on to more practice. Are you able to feel it in your body also, like maybe in your stomach or you know?
I usually feel it in my heart, you know.
You feel it in your heart? Yeah.
Yeah. And like you mentioned, these three things should be in sync. And usually I struggle. My mind says something else, my heart says something, and I do something else. So because of all those like situations, circumstances, you know, so it will be really great to have all these three things in sync. And yeah, but I think it's very rare for me at least. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing.
Cheers.
Murli, you were saying something? Oh, he's not here anymore. Okay, never mind. So, just a little bit of sharing of what yoga philosophy says and what Vedanta philosophy says about the mind, body, and breath sync. You already know that breath is prana, right? Prana. The reason why we are alive, this vital force of life. We are drawing the breath in also because we have prana, the prana shakti, right? And there are the layers of the body. The one is the physical layer, this physical body that you can see, that you can feel, Annamaya Kosha. So it's through your food, whatever you eat, whatever we are able to digest in the nutrition that we get in this physical body is the Annamaya Kosha, right? And then the breath that we draw in also contributes to the overall energy level of the body. So that's Pranamaya Kosha. And then there is a subtle emotional level. Whenever we feel anger, fear, any reaction that we do, that's part of the Manomaya Kosh. And that's part of the mind also. And then there is Vijnanamaya Kosh, which is more refined, more evolved form of our mind, where we are able to make informed decisions. We are able to the intellect comes into this picture. So instead of the heart or the emotional space, here the intellect and the buddhi will come into picture. And from the gross, the physical form, we are going towards the subtle, the more subtle part of our being, our bodies. And the last part, or like the most subtle part of our being, is the Anandamaya Kosh, the blissful state. And all of us are able to reach there. So that's something that I want to tell you all, that even if you are feeling anxiety, there will be times where you are able to experience utmost joy, that essence of just being blissful and happy and being present. You know, there's all of that is there. All of these are part of our experiences. So that's part of yoga philosophy. But in Advaita Vedanta or Advaita philosophy, we think of mind, body, and breath as sthula sharir and prana. And then there is mind, which is called antahakaran. Antahakaran can be translated as the internal organ of our being. And the functions of antahakaran are mainly four functions. Maybe I can share, like I'll write it down and share it on the group. And the antahakaran basically, the functions are manas, buddhi, chitta, and ahamkar. These are the four functions of antahakaran. So manas means cognition, that you are able to perceive something nicely. So it's basically like an input. Then there is buddhi, which forms as an intellect to form any informed decisions or to make judgments right or wrong, or to have an evolved perspective. And all of these interact with each other. So maybe there is something that I perceived, and then it goes into my chitta, and then I am able to perceive it in buddhi. What is chitta? Chitta is the bank of our memories of experiences. So this is the function of chitta, to collect all of our experiences, and maybe buddhi can categorize them, that this was a good experience and this was a bad experience. And I like this experience. I feel better in my body about it, or I feel better in my heart about this experience. So basically, buddhi can make that informed decision that I want to touch a hot plate, tawa or not, because maybe that has been a bad experience. And some of these experiences can also be very subconscious. They don't necessarily have to be in this life, in this particular, waking life. It can come through our parents, it can come through our genetics. Maybe if you believe in past life, it can come through past lives also. And then there is ahamkar, which is the individual ego. This is the fourth function of our being. So it is not a bad thing. Ego is not necessarily a bad thing. Ego is our identity, an individual identity that can protect us, that can guide us, and that can function with intellect, and it can also function with the outside world. So that's basically what I wanted to share about these four functions of the body. Vipin is not here anymore. Okay, no problem. So this comes, like I've shared some of this from the yoga philosophy and Advaita Vedanta philosophy. But I would like, instead of philosophy or theory, if you can experience it in real life, if you can experience some of it, like prana, for example, or if you're able to categorize your emotions and thoughts, maybe observing that, okay, right now, this is the particular emotion that I'm feeling. And maybe you can notice that, okay, right now I am noticing that a certain thing happened in my life. Maybe like we are experiencing a really lonely moment, and we have had certain moment in the past, and that's what we are experiencing again. So you can notice that your chitta is share, like you're opening up to an experience that has happened in the past, and now again you're experiencing the similar emotion. So your journey can begin with observing any of this, your body, your mind, your breath. But I encourage that truthful, authentic inquiry with your own life, with whatever you experience. All right. If you have any questions, you can ask me, and I'll also share some of this theory. And maybe we can also connect later about any questions that you have. Yeah. I hope it was not super boring. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll take another short break. If you have any questions, you can ask me, and then I'll give, hand it over to Nitesh. Also, again, thank you so much for joining. I'm very happy to see all of your faces. Thank you, Nikita.
Thank you.
Could you sort of like I was also reading up about koshas. So those are like that stages of attaining the bliss, right? So how I understand is working from the gross body is how you progress and you are able to tap into the subtle energy level, and then you list reach Anand. Could you elaborate a little more on that?
Yeah, so here I remember that on the voice message also you had shared about koshas, and your understanding is more about that. It may start from the Annamaya kosha or the gross and then go all the way to Anandamaya kosha, but that's not necessary. You can also begin with pranayam. You can begin with the pranamaya kosha and then feel that energy in the physical body, and then also go all the way to the blissful body. It can also begin from your manomaya kosha. If you are an artistic person, you're doing your art and your body is helping you do that art. and your breath automatically becomes calm down. Brings you down and present.
Evacuate now. Evacuate
Sorry,
as
join
directed.
later.
That's okay, Vipin. We can. Yeah. Thank you for muting yourself. So your emotions can, express through a canvas, through a dance form, through your art, but also your body can express, your body can come into it later. Like if you're doing a physical form of art, but it starts with the emotion, and then it can also go to Anandamaya Kosha. So it's not necessary that it is in separate stages, but all of these are important part of our being. These are layers of our being that are present all the time. The pranamaya kosha is there all the time. Pranamaya kosha is actually powering your annamaya kosha. It is also powering your manomaya kosha, your emotions. It is powering your vijnanamaya kosha. It's the energy source. So it's always there. All of this is always there. But what are we more into? What are we tapping into more right now? Yeah. So if all of it is in sync, or all of it is in flow state, that would feel that you are really present. Thank you for your question.
It's quite interesting because like when it comes to emotions, if there is a lot of resistance when the emotion isn't, like, it doesn't feel good, right? So that creates like such tightening in your body, and everything sort of is like, going, resisting it,
Yeah.
basically. So the flow is not happening.
Yeah.
But then, now I'm understanding, like, if you bring in enough awareness into that unease emotion, whatever emotion, but then you just like open up the channels of the flow.
Yeah.
Is it correct?
Yeah. This can be a long discussion. Emotions are also in some way manifest as energy. So the reaction is the manomaya part of it. But if it is not being able to release itself out, it gets trapped in the body in some way. So the energy gets trapped in some way. So allowing the emotions to release is important. So we sometimes tell each other to not cry, don't cry. You know, I highly recommend cry, cry it out. Yeah. So I want to give time to Nitesh also, but this is an amazing discussion. We can continue it later. Okay. So give me a moment.
Hello, good morning, everyone. How are you?
Good morning.
Myself, Nitesh. Yeah, I'm going to teach you asanas and some body awareness, basically. So I've been practicing yoga and different forms of movement. It's almost like 12 years now, with beginning with martial arts, and then try dancing, then try different forms, acro yoga, hatha yoga, ashtanga. So I have tried gymnastic, I've tried different things just to understand the body more in a deeper perspective. And I like to observe movement and learn. So if someone is moving their body differently in front of me, I see and I like that and I try to mimic that in my body. And when I try to mimic that, I see that how my body is responding to that action. Is it able to move or is not able to move? So this gives me a lot of understanding about the alignments of our body, the muscles we require to move, the flexibility we require to stretch. So whenever we see someone is like moving their body very gracefully, and it's like, why my body is not happening? So that is the question, and then I try to see that why it's not happening, like what I can do to make my body feel like that way or move like that way. So this is like nice a long journey, and I feel like it's nice to be long. If it's short, now then you will be not satisfied. So if you see someone split and you see like, oh, I want to achieve this, and you will achieve in faster, then you will not enjoy the whole journey, the process. Because the longer it takes, the longer it stays in your body. So can we see that the aim, whatever you have, keep it little long term. Okay, and it needs a like a daily little bit of a routine, not like too much. Sometimes we are too excited in the beginning, and then we drop the excitement as we see that the results are not coming with the body. But body, I can say it's transforming, it's changing every single day. Like if you take one step different, like one stretch for your calves or one stretch for your shoulder every day, first few weeks you will not see much difference, but overall you will start seeing little mobility or movement free. Your sleep will get better. Small subtle things start changing, and then on the long term you will see you still addict to that movement, so you still addict to that stretch, and then you will see like now the stretch is very different. Now it doesn't need any efforts. Now it's very easy, and it's just happening like it's a part of your body, like without any putting pain or pressure or stress on the body, like that. So that is my observation through this journey, and I still like now I'm in a very different pace. So I'm not in a rush to achieve or learn through someone and faster grow and this thing. I started enjoying this phase where keep consistency and keep learning whatever the journey shows you. So explore different movements, try, and have a basic foundation for yourself. What really suits you. Like how Ritika shared about the meditation and the breathing. This is the basic foundation for yourself. To have that space that I learned, I saw something, or some like a very good performance, and there is a urge in me came like I want to do this now. And this breathing and meditation helps me. Like it's okay, I have seen something crazy. I want to do it, but I want to give a time for that. Like that. So I'm not in a rush to like today only I want to achieve everything. But then overall, I just see, observe, and slowly I decide that path that I want to do this. Recently, I've learned a contact improvisation. It was very off from my regular field. And I've done few sessions in Goa, few sessions in Himachal. And I see like my body still, there's a lot of capacity to learn more things. Because I've been practicing one thing for a very long time, the body has get into the structure. So if it's a static practice, like my Hatha Yoga or Ashtanga was one static practice, and now it's changing into dynamic. So I see like some other muscles are also working, which was not working in my previous practice, like that. So this is can be your lifestyle. Like my lifestyle demands calf muscles because I'm walking a lot, or my lifestyle demands sitting. So, like the only muscles which is required to sit, what posture you choose, comfortable or discomfortable, that will decide like what posture you develop, what alignment you develop, and that alignment, if it's a good alignment, definitely it will help you over the years. But if it's a wrong alignment, it will start creating problem after some time, and this problem is not immediate. This problem takes a longer. So if you start in a holding a wrong posture now, and you will start seeing the result after 6 months. Same thing like a correction. So if I'm correcting a posture now, and I will see the difference after 6 months, not now. Yeah. Same. So both the way it's similar. So try to see, observe your own movement. Today we'll start with the body awareness, that what this body is in the present and how we are using it. Don't think about the past. Like sometimes we have this like, oh, 10 years back or 5 years back, I used to be so flexible, but now I'm not. Okay. So what you did for this 5 years, that decide what you are today. Not about what you did before that 5 years, and that flexibility was there. Okay. So understand your body every single day, connect to your physical and mental state every single day. So give time for pranayama breathing and to connect to this body. Body doesn't require so much. It's just like a little awareness, how I'm sitting, how I'm lying down, what posture I'm using for a very long time. Okay. That is very important. Like, so if I'm lying down on a bed, okay, for a very long time, like 7 hours, 8 hours, I'm in a sleep, but my body is in kind of a posture, some posture. Now, what posture the body is holding, you can immediately see. Like, take one day a big pillow and sleep, and then see the next day how you feel. So, this is what the transformation is happening on every single minute or every single movement of your life. Okay. So, just see yourself in a different way, that what helps me today, and I will continue that. So, within few weeks, you will start seeing the changes. Yeah. Okay, Arjun. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So we'll begin. Okay. And mainly this alignment, I feel it's more of the spine, because like, or how you're standing. If you're using a high heel shoes or a flat foot, what you're using for a longer time. Again, same. If you're changing now, if you anything you're doing, like a posture also, after 1 hour, 2 hours, if you keep changing, you will notice the difference in your body. And if you're holding the same posture, so we will try to correct first the posture we are holding for a very long time, which is maybe lying down or sitting in one position. Okay. So that's what we give movement to the spine. Okay. Everyone okay, healthy, happy? Yeah. How's the movement? Graph like very high or very low? Physical. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Nice.
Yeah,
Medium.
somewhere in the middle.
No movement. Muskan, no movement?
No, no, I do regular yoga practice, but still medium.
Perfect. It's okay. Yeah.
For me, I think because of sitting, like my glutes are like, I feel that, sciatica, you call it sciatica, I think.
Yeah.
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 Because of the jam glutes or something, I
Yeah.
feel because of a lot of sitting, yeah.
Yeah. So see now you can see like we can't change our work, right? We can't change
Yeah.
the work, but we need this body to work.
Hmm.
Okay. Can we work without this body? Yeah. Or can we work without the peace of our mind? Okay. So this is very important thing. When you see like your whole life start getting affected when there's no physical health or mental health we lose. Okay. So take it like give this like you have 24 hours in a day. You're giving enough time for sleep and other things also, food and everything. Give some time, like 15. I'm not saying like 1 hour also. I'm saying 15, 20 minutes every single day of exercise is good enough for the body to get the whole blood circulation from your fingertips to the nails and the head. Okay. 15, 20 minutes. But to understand the body and maintain that consistency, it's all about the interest also. And I'm saying like body doesn't feel in one day. So that's why we get sick. If you sleep wrong in one day and next day your body will tell you a spasm, then you will never lie down in the wrong position. Okay? Think about this. If you do a single mistake, like one day you do a wrong sitting and your back will like tell you like I can't get up from the chair now, then you will take it seriously. But this happens in the wrong position after 6 months, 8 months, few years, till the body is suffering and is asking for help, but you are not helping. Okay, so body is asking for help when it comes to that extreme situation. Then we have to go to physiotherapists and do all these things. So try to like just learn every day. Like I did one wrong posture and my body how it feels, or when I did one right thing, I go for a walk and how my body feels. Connect it to that experience, keep that experience with you, and try to multiply that experience. So if you go for a walk mentally or physically, if you feel fresh, go for a walk every day. Like that. You choose your practice. We are like very unique in a body. A body is very unique, and maybe different form attracts you. Someone yoga, someone martial art, gymnast, anything. So just listen to yourself, what feels good, and just continue doing it. And even if you drop interest after a few years, it's fine. Choose something else. Okay. By the time your body is developed to some level to achieve something else. So find a consistency. Okay. We'll start now with the spine stretch. I'll give you two options. One, if you need a help, use the wall. Okay. Wall is straight, is not moving. Okay. You can use the wall. If you can balance on your feet, if you're practicing yoga, and you can do it just standing on your feet. Okay. So we'll start with the spine stretch. So you can see the wall behind. I will show you with the wall and with the without a wall. Okay. So first thing you go, stand close to the wall. Okay. Where your heels are touching, your hip is touching, your shoulders are touching, and just try to stand straight, like how we lie down in Shavasana in a straight position. Just see that you can stand straight. Yeah. Close to the wall. Touch the head also. You find a straight line. And try to breathe like little slow and a deep breath in and breathe out. And pay attention on your feet. Pay attention on the muscles which is active, just standing straight. Pay attention if you're finding difficult. Is the wall is pushing you away? You feel like falling ahead, or you can able to stand straight. The second option is without using the wall. But without using a wall, you will see like you'll be maybe slouching a little bit. So I want you to touch your shoulder, open your shoulder. Yeah, and we inhale, we stretch the arms up into a straight line, interlocking the fingers and stretching the palms up. Yeah, just changing the arms, you will notice that your lower back is away from the wall now. Your hip is touching, but the lower back is arched away from the wall. Keep breathing with deep inhale. Imagine someone is pulling you from up, so you lengthen your spine upward. And deep breath in and breathe out. Notice the blood circulation towards your shoulder. You can keep your eyes closed and notice how your body feels. Feel the weight on your calves, your thighs. As you deep breathe in, breathe out, open, release your palm, make a big circle, and slowly bring your hands down. Take a movement here and stand. And feel the blood circulating back towards your fingers. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Very nice. Inhale. We increase the feet distance to 2 feet distance wider. Same. Now you can keep your heels slightly forward just to take a little ease. Okay. So the posture is a little more comfortable. You can still take the support of the wall, whatever the back muscles or your shoulder blades are touching. Inhale, we stretch the right hand up. Breathe in. Stretch your palm up, and as you breathe out, slightly bend towards the left. And hold here. Stay one. See if you can touch your thumb to the wall or the fingers to the wall. 2, 3, 4, 5, and come back. Inhale. Exhale, relax your right hand. Change on the other side. Left hand up with the breathe in and breathe out. According to your flexibility, you can stretch. Stay one. I'm giving very less count just to feel it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come back. Exhale, relax. Now repeat one more time. You can see on the code. Inhale and exhale. Those who are practicing, can you turn on the camera so I can see you? Thank you so much. Yes. And change on the other side. Inhale. See that you're touching your palm or just a thumb to the wall when you're sliding. Very nice. Keep your hand straight, Vipin. Muskan also, keep your elbow straight as much as possible. It's okay if you go less. Very nice. Good, Nikita. Yes. Come back. Very nice. Okay. Breathe in. So you can see like this much is okay. Okay. I can go like when I'm going without a wall support, sometimes we are bending slightly forward. Okay. So the alignment goes slightly off. But with the wall, we are mostly straight. So even if you go less on the side is fine. Okay. Less is fine, but don't keep your shoulders forward. Okay. Now, those who are practicing yoga, we can go a little more deeper. So we increase the feet distance to 3.5 feet distance. Okay. Inhale, we stretch the same way. This time we'll turn the toe also. So we'll move the right toe to the right side and then we slowly go to the side as much as possible. Keeping the hand on the thigh or on your shin, but not on the knee. Okay. And stay here. 1. Take the support of the wall. 2. Nice. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, come back up. And exhale on the other side. Inhale. Stretch your left hand up. Breathe in. And breathe out. Move your toe also. Yes, looking forward, Vipin. Continue looking forward. Look forward towards the camera. Yes, and touch your left shoulder on the wall. If you're touching the, yes, on the wall. Yes. Stay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come back. Very good. Relax your hand. Breathe. Check your breath. Keep your feet together. All good? Okay. So when we stretch the sides, it helps to expand the lungs also, like a rib cage, okay, which is creating more breath. And also very good for the lower back here. Whenever we are like sitting continue for a very long time, this lateral stretch, it develops the muscle also on the sides, which protects the lower back, okay, which protects your posture to be more upright and straight. But it's also not just the side, but also with the core, okay, a little bit of the core strength. So now we'll work on the calf muscles. So this time we'll turn towards the wall, keeping the hands on the wall. And you're slightly leaning, okay? You can see first and then we can do. So we are slightly, so if I'm straight, then my hands and legs in the same position, okay? Or I can bend my elbow. I want you to lean towards the wall. So upper body is towards the wall, slightly. And you raise your calves up and then slowly go down. Touch and lift up again and touch. Yeah. Okay, if you can see, like I'll show you again one more time, my calf, only the calves you can see. So I raise heel up, I slowly bring the heels down, and I raise the heel up, and I bring it down. Okay, so can we repeat this? Your calf muscles is like a second heart. Okay, before you exercise, you can always warm up your calf muscles. So go on your toes as much as possible with full control and come down with slowly, gracefully, and lift up again without touching the floor. So without resting your heels, you lift up again. Continue. Very nice. I'll give you 10 more counts. Now you focus and lift higher. Come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift up and hold. Raise your calf up. Heels up higher as much as possible. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Good. Good? Yeah? We've been good? How you feel?
Yeah, it was very
Yeah?
intense.
Yeah. See, it's like simple thing, but
I
intense.
know.
Okay?
Yeah.
Very simple. But what happened now when we are walking flat foot or we are not
Yeah.
walking in the edge, like our feet is designed to walk on the rocks and like different paths. Okay. Branches, rocks, and like that's how a feet decide. So when you are walking on a rock, just imagine I'm walking on or stepping on a rock, my heel go automatically down. That
Yeah.
stretches my calf. Okay, but because we are walking on a flat surface, it never happens. Or I'm not running on my toe, or I'm not going on my toe. So it never happens. And that's weaken our feet. Okay, that's weaken our feet, and that weak feet creates problem for the entire spine.
Yeah.
Because if we are standing on not a stable surface, so the whole alignment gets disturbed. Okay. So first thing we have to understand that feet is a very important thing in our life. Okay. Feet. Your feet is changing your whole structure. only walking can make people can reduce the weight. Only walking is enough to do a lot of things in your body to just to be healthy. Okay. Sit down, take a movement. I'll go on the feet again, and then we'll do standing again. Okay. And during the session also, if you feel like relaxing between, you can relax. Okay. That's why I keep a long time. But the main aim of the session is to understand, to be aware of our own body, not to just get into exercise. Okay. So I'll show you the feet now. So we will work on the feet. Okay. What you did in standing with your own body weight, we can do it in here. First thing, I will try to separate my toes as I extend. Okay. Okay. Can you see and try to extend? Okay. Usually we don't have so much control on the little fingers because of lack of use. But if you use, you will notice that this pinky toe is also very important. Okay. And the maximum space you can create between your big toe, you can try. Okay. And you see, like just extending this, how much muscle in the leg are used just to do this. Okay. So can we try extend and hold for as long as you can hold? You can even take a back rest if you find it difficult to sit. I'm okay with. Yes. Yeah, and relax. Now we'll point and flex. So we'll point and you can flex the other foot. Point and flex the other foot. Point and flex. Two different actions, like how we are walking. We usually walk like flat, but this is like more with using the muscle. And now point both together. Point and flex. Point and flex. If your camera is movable, can I see your toes? Like, can I see your feet? Yeah, Nikita, I can see Urvi, Muskan, and Vipin, if you can. If it's possible, else is fine. Yes. See, when you point, which muscles are active, and when you flex, what is happening? You can take a movement to close your eyes and feel it also. Yeah. Nice. Very good. Now we'll take a distance between the feet, a 1 foot distance. You can rest your hands if you're sitting, or if you're comfortable, it's fine. We go side, point, other side, and back, making a full circle. Yes. How much your ankle can easily move, or with the efforts you can move, is fine. And back. Very nice. Okay. Now we try to flex a little more. Okay. So if you can flex a little bit, okay, this much. Okay. You try to flex a little more so that the heel will come off. Okay. This is not for everyone. Okay. If you're not, your ankle doesn't have that much of flexibility, it won't see Okay, but you can still feel it. Those who can do it, it's really nice. Your calf muscles are strong and active. If you can't do it, it's also fine. Okay, you can just see that flex and do a little more flex. That way you can lift your heel off the ground without going back. Huh? Yes, just like this. One is also fine, or both together is also okay. If you're able to do it, try to hold it for a few seconds, 3 to 5 seconds. When you're up, see your quads. You can touch your quads and feel it. Yeah. And then relax. Again, you flex, hold it for 3 to 5 seconds, and relax. Very good. To relax the feet, we will just move. Yes. Nice. Now, can you repeat one more time? Point and flex alternate. Spread the fingers. Yes. Yes, just to remember all the point and flex. Is it boring to move your feet? Okay. See, when the energy, when our awareness is in the mind, we forget about the feet. Okay. Because most of the work during the day we do with the mind, so we forget about our body. Okay. Bringing your awareness to your toes brings the energy down, and whole your alignment gets correct because of your feet. Okay. So every single day, if you focus on your toe, spreading all the fingers, working on your ankle, working on your calf, you move up to your thigh, your knee. Okay. Automatically helps your spine to get feel better if the lower body is good. Okay. I want to share one important thing I've learned through yoga journey, through my teachers, and it is like we always say that the feet should be warm. In Hindi, it say like पैर गर्म होने चाहिए, पेट नरम होना चाहिए, और दिमाग ठंडा होना चाहिए. Okay, so the body anatomy. Yes.
उल्टा ही होता है बिल्कुल.
हाँ, उल्टा होता है. Okay, yes, that's the main thing that we need to understand, that we have to switch this. We did it ulta, so now the body is suffering. Okay, if we switch this, our body anatomy is designed in such a way to use our feet the max. That's why we have a long leg. You can see that the legs are long. It has
Yeah.
different, like one joint, two joints, like limited joints, not like a spine, has multiple joints. Okay, limited joints, but more muscles. Hamstring muscle is the longest muscle in a body. Quadriceps muscle, calf muscle is like a second heart. So why it's so much importance to the feet, where we are just going to sit the whole day? Why we got this amazing structure just to sit the whole day? No. We are designed to walk, run, jump, okay, climb, many things with the body. Okay. So if you notice the importance of the feet, automatically the other problems get solved. Okay, anything in your stomach, okay, that's why the kid naram hona chahiye. Stomach should be soft, and the head should be relaxed, cool. Okay, not too much heat in the head. Why the head gets heat? Because of the over use of the brain and the muscles. Okay, so can we, like, maybe 1% try to switch this? Okay, so I don't want so much from you. I just want, like, maybe whenever you walk mindfully. Whenever you go for a run, climb mindfully. Don't just climb because you need to do like grocery लेके ऊपर जा रहे बस like that. Keep a intention in your every steps that this steps is actually making me healthy. So maybe you will take another 5 steps or 10 steps extra because you're aware, not just to finish. Okay, automatically your whole structure will start changing. Okay, and then stomach, what you're eating, how you're eating, ahar, vihar, everything comes in that. Okay, that's another whole work. But I am saying like with walking, like we used to say like mountains people, I see like old people are walking and they can digest anything. Why? It's just because of walk. And so they eating like the now I don't think so they eat so much ghee, but earlier like you've seen like the farmers and like, we used to have like whole glass of ghee in the morning and then they start their day. How can they digest so much of ghee? Because of continuous walking. There's no chance to use cab or like different thing. It's almost like you have to on your steps. You have to continue walking with the weights, without the weight, but continuous walking. So feet has to be very strong. Okay. So we'll see that this is how we can decide. If I tell you to stand for 1 hour in the whole class, you will feel like no, I want to sit down. That's how we have lose the strength of our leg. Okay, that we can't even stand, like not even exercise, I'm saying, just stand. Just standing will be very difficult. Okay, so we'll try to stand again to give a little movement, and I will give you a simple practice again to movement of your hamstring muscle and the quads. Okay, you can see while sitting, and then we can continue. So one thing is without a support, if you're doing, then you can just go like a straight kick and back. When you back, you take a little knees bend as squatting. You lift up. I'm just showing the easy one as much as possible. Okay. With the flexibility, you can go more higher also. With the wall support, what I'm doing, I'm just changing a little bit. So I'm bringing my knee bent up higher as much as possible. And when I'm bringing my heel back, I try to touch my heel to my butt. Okay, and relax. Again, you can continue this knee up, bring the heel to the butt, and relax. Okay, or you can go continue. Try. Try 5, 10 counts, whatever is comfortable. Yes. We will bring the knee more back when you're bringing the heel to your butt. Yes. 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 If you can touch is okay. If you can't touch is also okay. Feel the muscle. Feel the calf muscles when your knee is going back. Yes. You can switch the side. Very nice. How you feel? Good. Calf muscles, thigh muscles. What do you feel on your feet? Calf.
I feel on inner thigh.
Yes, inner thighs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And anything?
On that knees also, knees muscles stretching.
Yeah. Yeah. So with the support, we see that we are not putting so much load on our body. Okay. Why I'm giving very simple? Because if you see that we are not walking, okay, we are sitting a longer time. So the body needs a little movement, a little mobility to send the blood and send the message to the body that the body is in a working now. Like, please support the body more. Okay, please support the joint. If I say like no, running is important, sometimes people get very excited and start running from next day. Okay, it's not going to help. Okay, it will create problem. Maybe your ankle will get twisted. Maybe something injury will happen. So listen to the body. Start sending signal that my legs in use. Okay, first thing is just the extending toes. Just stretching the toes, your body starts understanding that there's a muscle which is active, and now I have to keep working, and then it starts working. What you did now is front and back. So this is front and back. Now we will do front, open to the side, and down. Okay. So front, whatever level you lift, open to the side and down. Take the support of the wall. So there is nothing to feel bad about taking a support. If you're good, you can do in a continuation, like just moving from in and out is little easy, like out and in is little, but both is possible. Yes, try. Take few rounds, 5 rounds on each side. Repeat again. Very nice. And notice your breathing also. I'm not giving a specific instruction for the breath, but you notice your breath. It will be little up and down, heavy. It will happen as you're running or you're walking or doing something. Yeah. You can do very slow, very controlled, or you can do little movement fast. And how much your body supports is fine. Nice.
That was really good.
Yeah, good. I'll show you a little advanced one also, just in case you feel like adding. Okay, not today if you don't want to, but it's like same. I can go slightly higher using my flexibility. Okay, but I have that strength, so it's possible. I will never suggest to try to go higher when the other foot is not steady. Okay, so even you're taking a support, but too much kick is not good for the other foot if it's not ready. Then moving a little bigger circle. Okay. Yeah. Now I can go more, but that is because of my practice. But you can see that I can just make a simple. This is your hip flexors. Yeah. Yes. With the leg straight. Yeah. And how much is possible is fine. Like, and enjoy the dance. Yeah. Few with knee bend, few with straight leg. Nice.
Can't lift that high.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, I'll give you one good stretch now. Okay, we'll take the help of the wall. I just like enjoy the wall like fully. Yeah, to hug the wall in a way that the same distance we did for the calf. Okay, I'll go with my hands up and I slowly push my head towards the wall or chest towards the wall. Okay, flexible people can slide themselves a little more down. Yeah. Imagine you're just leading, like how a cat and cow or dog stretch. Or we walk a little more up. Little more easy. Touch your head, forehead, or your chin. Look to the wall. Yes. Very nice. Stay. Stay 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Very. Okay, this is also important as we see the shoulders. Okay. Uh, as the body is designed with the long hands to hang. Okay. Basically to lift things and all this is there to throw things. But the main thing is like lifting the hands up. That is also we are missing. Okay, now how the leg is correcting the spine, same thing with the hanging or using the hands up. It is elongating your spine. So your spine is getting more long and there's no stiffness on the shoulder. Now what happens, there's no stiffness here. It makes you allowed to sit straight, which is creating a less impact on the center, on the lower back and your abdomen. Now, if there's a stiffness or a slouch here, which makes your chest more down, it reduces the breathing. Okay, so your breath is shallow, and that's creating more tension on the lower back. Okay, so the first stretch we did, like stretching the hands up, this is very good. How much you can stretch up, your chin slightly up and parallel, and you bring your hands back as much as possible. For a stretch, you can hold your opposite elbow and bring your hand elbows back. Or you can bring your hands in namaste and bring your hands back. Or just open your hands on the side and bring your hands back. Yeah. Whatever helps. Yes. Doing at least few stretches where your hands are going up during the day. Okay. A little advance in yoga we do this is about the flexibility you require to hold the opposite from behind. Yeah, if you can do this also, your shoulder will be much free. Yeah. If you can't reach, you can use a towel or something on your upper hand, hold it, and then from down you can reduce it. Okay. Now this is just a stretch, but this is also needs some strength. So that is like where I'm hanging or I'm just holding something. Even I'm not hanging, but I'm holding something and I'm lengthening my spine out. Okay. That way it will help. Okay. Stretching your shoulder blades will keep the hand in front and we bring the opposite. It's very simple, easy. During the work also you can do this anytime. Now the beginning of the transformation, what happened? We started changing our alignment to more correction, more correct alignment. That correct alignment, once you achieve, then you decide that now you need a strong body or you need a flexible body. Now, if you just choose a flexible body, when you let go your stiffness, you will go to flexible, and flexibility will give you very good light feeling. There is no holding or rigidity, but there is no strength. When the time comes to lift your own body weight on your hands or lift something heavy, flexibility won't help you. Okay. So we need strength, we need flexibility, and we have to let go our wrong alignment and stiffness. Okay. And if there is any injury, okay, if there is any disalignment or any problem, then our whole energy should go first to fix that. Okay. So whatever, okay, if my back is not healthy or my legs or knee is not healthy, so before I jump into any other activity which is reducing my weight, my first aim is to fix my knee. Okay. If you fix the weakest part or the muscles in your body, automatically you have more strength and energy to work on the rest of the body. And by the time you fix that, you already have a lot of energy to move ahead and being consistent. Okay. So see in that way. Instead of jumping into any other form or exercise, keep your mind little easy and fix what is not happy in your body. Okay. Because this is has to recover first. Because once these injuries recover, you are more happy and energy to work out. Okay. So find your weaknesses, find your strength, find this is all about body awareness. Find what is not working for you and find what is working for you and start working. Okay. Any questions you have specific, then I can take next few exercise on that specific conditioning. Okay.
I think the injury part, I just felt that was quite profound. And yeah, like for me, that's a realization that I need to like put in the energy where, like I've also realized that I have a muscle, scapular muscle tear. The hip injury hasn't really recovered. So I think I need to focus more, like completely change my entire practice set and focus on those.
Yes. 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 Anyone else want to share something? Anything?
I have back pain issues from a very long time,
Yeah.
and I think I got an X-ray done, so it said I have some bone spurs. So I still have the back pain, but I'm doing yoga, it's helping.
Yeah. 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 Definitely. Yoga is that's why yoga helps because it's the simplest form. If you're not jumping into any advanced asanas and all. And it is overall energy is building. So even with my one injury, if my toe is moving, my ankle is moving, my calf muscles are getting strong, which is my blood circulation is better. Now, when my blood circulation is better, it will allowing my muscles to heal. It's allowing my any injuries to heal faster. Okay. And then we if you follow a good diet and good water and good rest, these things also adds on to your recovery. Okay, but imagine like if my knee is weak and I'm thinking about keeping my core strong and other body strong like that, and I'm avoiding my knee, do you think my knee will never allow me like ahead to walk or run or do things? Okay, so one injury can make your whole body weak. And this is my personal experience, my personal journey. That's why I'm saying, like, there's no rush to achieve anything. If there is a weakness, if you find that, oh no, my back is not weak, my back is weak, or there's an injury, or there's something, first let go the stress. Okay, let go the stress, which is making not you take any actions, good actions to heal, but it's creating the problem more worst. Okay, so let go that and start being accept that this is okay, this is my body. My body is unique with this injury, and I'm accepting it, and I want to move ahead with this because there is nothing which I can just let go this injury and move ahead. Okay, so only I have to move this with this health. So I need to take care of it, and then this is my journey, and I'll move ahead like that. Yes, Muskan, you want to share something?
I think because of stress, I feel my muscles are always tight.
Hmm.
Even when I stretch, I still maybe I overuse them because of stress. They're always tight.
Hmm.
So, any suggestions for that?
So focus on your feet. Again, what we did. Okay. Bring your awareness to the feet while you're doing anything. The moment the brain goes to the feet, there is no stress here. This feels relaxed. Walk on a grass, walk on a different surface. Automatically, the awareness goes to the feet. The touch, the sensation, the cold or the hot, okay, the temperature. If you're walking on a cold grass, you automatically your mind will be very relaxed. Okay. Or if you're walking on a rocky surface, also that poking, every poking stone which brings your awareness to your feet. Okay. And this is very practical. We stop using it because of a lot of things like hygiene or like conditioning or what people will think or so many reasons. but this is actually very healthy practice. Okay, find a good surface around your garden or anything, and every day start walking barefoot for a few steps. Okay, to get that connection from the ground and feel that ground energy. You'll automatically feel that you are more relaxed, and then not stressing. Stressing is also, you can say, the breath. Okay, if I'm stretching and I'm holding my breath, what I'm creating tension, not releasing the tension. Okay, so whenever you stretch, even it's a simple or an advanced stretch, make sure you breathe deeper. Okay, deep breathing will help you to relax the muscles. And flexibility, especially flexibility, you have to be very patience. Okay, flexibility doesn't come with the force or push. Okay, it will come more with the letting go, relaxing, surrender attitude. Okay, yes. Anything else you want to ask? I'll give you a very simple, the last practice, which every day you can follow. Yes. Any specific, if you have, you can ask me so I can.
Yeah, I think like Muskan mentioned, I also have similar thing. Like I feel my neck and upper back muscles very tight, and I feel like my entire body weight is in my
Yeah.
head and my shoulder and upper back,
Yeah.
and I feel very light from
Rest of the
uh,
body.
the rest of the body. So
Yeah.
it feels always very heavy, like this portion, head, neck,
Yeah.
shoulders, upper back, very tight and very heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is what I feel.
Yeah. So we'll do a small warm up for this area. Okay. As we understood about the legs. Okay. Once you start working on a leg, your core also starts getting work. Okay. So we can move on the core also, but not today. Okay. And by the way, I teach online. There's only one group class I'm teaching in the morning. So if you're interested, you can join. Or if you have specifically like you want to understand your body a little more better, you can take one or two personal this session just to know. Okay, I don't want you to be depending on me or like being like 1 month, 2 months. If it's something which is really helping you to understand your body better and you can add on to it, I can help you. Okay. Yeah. So within 3 months, you will start understanding. I take personal session for 3 months also, and then I give a break because I want them to understand their body and they get used to whatever they practice. And then they see their body how it's improving, changing. Okay. Sometimes we don't know because there's so much like, okay, a computer engineer will know more about the computer engineering, not about their body. But we as a practitioner, we spend our whole life just to understand the body. I don't know nothing about computer and other things. Okay. Technology is very off topic for me. But body is my topic. And I love like observing, learning about body and health. Okay. So if you feel like you need a specific help, I can do that. I can help. We can see now for the shoulders. Okay, what we did this stretch. This is for the shoulder blades. It stretches the shoulder blades. Okay. So this you can add daily. There's no harm doing this. And whenever you're sitting on a computer or anything for more than 2 hours, 1 hour, one time, two times, if you just hold for 30 seconds, amazing. Okay, you'll feel much light. Okay, this one, then what we did is the upper. Yes, yes. And today, if you are able to touch your fingers, I can say like just do this your whole life. Don't lose these stretches. This is like really life changing. Okay, like simple things. If you can do today, just keep doing it. And the only chance you will lose it is either any injury or not consistency. Being not consistent, you will lose this flexibility. Yes. So whatever is happening, you can
I can
adjust.
do it from one side, but not the other. Yeah.
It's fine. Like keep doing it on the other side as well till it happens, and then after that also you have to continue doing it. So it's a lifelong thing. The moment you reach there, it's not like, oh, I'm happy I reached now. I don't have to do it. No. Then you have to do it more regular, like that. Okay. So we keep the hands here on the shoulder. This is a very simple warm up. First thing, when you inhale, keep your back straight and pull your elbows back away. Yes. And exhale, you bring your elbows together. Yes. See, together everyone can do, and try to stretch away as much as possible as you breathe in. As you breathe out, you bring the elbows together. One more breathe in, you open. Just 5 or 10 times, and then breathe out. Good. Now bring it down and make a full circle. Open back as much as possible and bringing it close. Again, open as you inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Inhale in your back. Exhale when you're forward. And we go reverse, same way. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale. It's changing your breath also. So do more with the breath. As you're closing is exhale. You're closing your chest. Okay, squeezing your ribs. And when you open, you're inhaling, you're opening your ribs. Okay. The shoulders are very stuck because of no movement again. Okay. So as we see now, this is okay, this will help you to warm up. Okay. Then you can stretch also. Like I bring the elbow shoulders up as much as possible. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds. Bring it down. Lift up again. You see, like just shoulders are also lifting your spine and down and up and down. Up and hold. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now move the circle in a rotation. Yes. Yes. And reverse. Yeah, we're doing few rounds. Yes. And relax. Very good. Now, as you mentioned that the upper back and neck. Okay. So when we say that neck is something which decide the upper back also. As the feet decides how the whole spine, how your alignment, this neck, okay, because our head is designed to move right and left, up and down, but we usually see in the same, okay. Now, because of this, this gets tense because there's no movement on the neck, okay. So very simple, okay, simple things. Just choose a simple right, stretch and hold, or you can do switch and left, back in the center, drop ear towards your shoulder. Don't lift your shoulder up. If your shoulder is stiff, it will automatically lift up. You will notice. Change to the other side. Coming back in the center, looking up. Very important. Bring your jaws together. Exhaling, head down. Chin to the chest. And relax. Okay. So what I did different, okay, usually see like people doing faster. Okay. you can do. Okay, there's no problem. But don't just jump into fast. Okay, start with very slow movement, mindful movement, stretch, give 20, 10 seconds hold, change to the other side, up, down, and relax. Okay, circle, full circle is also for people who are used to move the neck. Okay, don't immediately start moving your neck in a full circle. So only when you are used to. Okay. So like people who are practitioners, they know why they are stretching neck, what asanas they're choosing. So why we need to warm up our neck. Very simple. One more for the shoulder. I will explain you on the with the wall. It's we'll do it in the standing. Just take a moment to stand again. So this time I will be standing. I'm just showing a little diagonal so you can see my hand. Okay. But the idea is we will be in the straight line. Okay. So I'm just showing you with the diagonal. You see my all fingers are facing up. My hand, elbow, shoulder in a straight line. What I'm doing, I'm keeping my feet together. And then I'm keeping my hand there and I'm moving to the other side. Stretching my hand, shoulder. Yeah. So moving my torso, my shoulder, my hip to the other side. Keeping my hand straight. If it's not fully, it can be halfway. The moment you start feeling the stretch, you can stop there. Keeping your hand straight. You should feel like on your forearms, in the shoulder. Yeah? Good. Yes. Now the same hand, okay, there are 3 different levels in this. Okay. First level, if you see, then even in the first level, if your neck is dropping or any other side, don't be in the first level only. Okay. The second level is the palm will turn to the side. Okay, fingers will be turned to the side. And the stretch is slightly little more deep than the first one. Yeah. And if you turn your fingers little more down, that is little more like intense. You okay, Muskan? Yeah, say on the first or second is good. Third, I'm just showing you to feel it. Okay. So tell me in what work a hand goes like this during the day? Or when last time you remember that your hand was like it was here, not ahead of you, but behind of you. Okay. Yes. So this all stretches like when I'm stretching this in yoga, like stretching this or bending forward. This all stretches. My hand is going back and opposite. Okay. Try on the other side also. Do both the sides. Remember this one. This is a really amazing stretch with a good support. Nikita, you can open your shoulder a little more. Like reduce the twist. Yes. Open the shoulder and then twist. Yes. Maybe you are flexible, so you don't have to. Okay. This is for people who are stiff. Okay. Flexible people will be more flexible. Yeah.
The shoulder is lifted
Yes.
up. Okay.
Yeah. When you're turning. Yeah. When you're turning, your shoulder will lift up. Okay. Now these stretches are important for flexible people. How? If I'm practicing a handstand, if I'm practicing push-ups, if I'm practicing any shoulder strengthening exercises, my shoulders get stiff. Okay. Now to release that stiffness, I do the stretch. Okay. To release means if I stretch this after my strength training, this helps me to recover faster. Okay. But people who are stiff, they can do it on a regular basis because their body is moving from stiffness to flexibility. Okay. Stiffness to flexibility. So they need it more regular. Yeah. Yoga also helps in a very different way to different people. Okay. If you're already flexible, it will make you more flexible. So need a balance. Okay, you are doing yoga for your mind, you're doing yoga for your breath, you're doing yoga for the mobility of the body, not just flexibility. Okay, but we enjoy more because as our body feels good in different postures, we enjoy doing more and more of asanas. So again, listen to your body carefully and see what helps. Okay, we'll do the last. I'll take a few more minutes and we'll do lie down on the back, and we'll just understand the importance of lying down on the back, on the mat, not on the bed, on the mat. So very last and an important point, lie down on your back and just see that lying down on the back, it is like correcting your alignment the way we did in standing with the wall support. Yeah, it's already 10:30. I'll take few more minutes, okay, just few more minutes. And then you take your time to absorb this session from morning to now and set that intention for yourself. Firstly, when you're lying down on your back, you notice which muscles or which joint, which bones are in a connection with the ground, and which muscles or which bones or joints are not connected to the ground. Open your palms to the side. Keep your palms facing upward. Relax it. And I'll give you only 2 stretches here, which you can do every single day. You haven't touched the core more, but rest of the body alignment is very important to go for the core. So we'll do Yastikasana, stick pose. Okay. Exhale, you have to be in this posture. As you are inhaling, you start stretching your arms up over your head and pointing your toes outside, keeping your 1 foot distance or feet together and pointing your toes out and stretching your arms up. This will solve your back issues. This will solve your shoulder and neck stiffness. Yes. Yeah. Vipin, if you can stretch your hands all the way up, it'll be nice. Or if there's no space, it's fine. Now you can remember, but you can do it. Stretching your hands up and stay there. And now every inhale, if you are holding the posture, you see that every inhale, you have to stretch your arms up, point your toes, and exhale, you maintain your posture. Maybe you maintain for 5, maybe you maintain for 10. If you're not able to maintain for very long, then inhale, you stretch, and exhale, you relax. Very simple. Inhale, you stretch, and exhale, you relax. So your hands will go completely, if there is a space, it will go, just remember, it will go completely up. Yeah? Yes. And the second amazing stretch is a Supta Vakrasana, lying down twist. So bring your right knee close to your stomach. Hold your right knee with your left hand and bring your right knee to the left side. Drop your right knee to your left side and look towards your right. Stay in this, looking to the opposite side. Even you can try to bring the knee more down if it's possible. Yes. 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 This you can do early in the morning or even before you go to bed. 2 times, if you just remember, whenever you lie down on your back, do these 2 stretches and lie down. You will feel a huge difference over the time. Yes. You can stay 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute. And for yoga practitioners who are practicing more regularly, you can try with both the knees also. Keeping both the knees bent. From Pavan Muktasana, we move to Supta Vakrasana. Muskan, try to lift the knees more higher, a little more up, yes, and then on the side. Yes, that's it, stay. Yeah. As you achieve there, just breathe and relax. Find out postures which helps you, like as you are more aware of your body. And yoga brings you awareness. So if you're more aware of your body, you will automatically start feeling connection to some postures and keep those posture which is helping you. Keep those posture as your regular practice. There's a vast asanas in yoga, so many asanas, but only limited asanas will help you more in the present situation, in the future, in different states of your body. Different asanas will come naturally and help you, but you just need to discipline and practice. Good. After the twist, we lie down on the back. You can stretch your feet. If Shavasana, like if any back problem, if you feel Shavasana is not helping, then you can practice with the knees bend. When you bend your knee, your back will be more flat. You keep your knees together, feet slightly apart, only if you can't relax with the straight leg. Yes. Focus on your breath. After the movement practice, each breath. And because of the blood circulation, this every inhale is sending a lot of good oxygen to your whole body. That's where the healing is happening. So allow yourself to relax your breath and send this good energy through your whole body. Take a moment to pay attention on each muscle and the body part without moving them. So look at your toes, look at the weakest muscles and send some good energy. Feel the joy of relaxing, regenerating, and recharging your body. Without any movement, notice slowly you relax your breath, each inhale and exhale. Then slowly, with little deeper breath, you bring your awareness, your attention to your fingers, to your big toe. Those who feel like relaxing, you can relax even more. Others can bring their feet together, turn towards your right side. Take a support and sit down. You can turn on the mic and we'll chant Savana Bhavatu together just to relax. And if you have any questions and things, you can take it, like we are already out of time, but I'm sure we'll connect. And you are in the group, you can please ask for any queries or question you have. If you feel like connecting in person, you can connect in person also. Okay? Sit comfortable, close your eyes, back straight, relax, and be happy and grateful about your own body, your own mind, and accept it. And whatever changes, whatever upgrade, whatever
healthy vision you have for your own body. Set that intention for yourself. We'll begin with deep exhale. Inhale, take a deep breath. Sanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you so much. I pray for your healthy and happy life ahead. So take like small initiative for yourself and stay connected. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Nitesh. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nitesh and Ritika.
So much. Thank you so much, Nitesh, Ritika.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.